Hello, hello. I'm continuing Fallout 4 and this will be a short video.
I'm in.
I just tried the first one! Holy shit, okay. I just tried the first one. Choose personality mode, okay. Subway steward. I want to know what kind of fucking personality that is. Okay, and okay, so it's gonna turn on and it's gonna fight for me. That's great, actually.
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Oh.
Hostile target.
Oh, they're gonna fight him.
identified.
Oh shit. The dog is like, do I? You know what? Let them have fun.
Do not be alarmed. Order will be.
Do not be alarmed. That's so cute. Just like, don't be afraid. I am just here to kill you. Ah. Oh, dog, you're a good boy. You dog, you're cute. You just stay right here. Okay, I had quite a shit day. Okay, quite a shit week, so I will talk about that while they fight in the background. Oh no, he died! No, I wanted to do a monologue. Oh my god, did he actually even kill anyone? Did he even kill anyone before fucking dying? I genuinely don't think he killed even one person. Oh my god. That was bad. Bonk. Oh, Jared. Hi, Jared. Did I kill someone? Did I kill Jared by one-shotting him? Jared, if I killed you, were quite the pussy. Holy god. I don't know this.
Show your face. Come on. I dare you.
Okay, actually. Boom. Whoa. Okay, I feel good. Ugh. That was actually a lot more powerful than I thought. You're still alive, motherfucker. That fat man was so much more powerful than I thought it would be. Also, I am running out of power, but yeah, I just have to go back. Okay, this light. Okay, nice. Jared's terminal. Can't do that while I'm oh, there's a person. Can't do that while I'm in power armor. Might be a stupid move, but like. Also, how did the people there not notice it? Setting up shop. Gunfire has finally quietened down. Suppose that means either Lonnie or Gristle wiped up the last of the ghouls. We're currently serving as someone's meal. Now Lexington is secure, I can finally get to work. Stumped. Nothing is working. The old woman, she used to just huff some jet, pop some pills, then she'd start blabbering, spouting vision after vision. Wait, so Jared knows the mama whatever the fuck she was called, the one who remembers the stuff. And it all turned out true. The rage is burning the town, killing the parents, stealing the kids, stealing me. I remember the look in her eyes when she saw my fate. Kid, you're gonna be a monster. All true. If I could get that sort of power, that side, the Commonwealth, the other gangs, no one would have a prayer. Nothing's working. Maybe I need to try upping the dosages. I'm gonna need another bucket. Wait, so the old fucking woman saw his fate, didn't tell him anything, didn't like even try to prevent it from happening. She was just like, you're gonna suffer a very cruel fate, and I will just know about it and just pretend I can't do anything about it and just tell you you're gonna be a monster. How nice of her. And then the guy started wanting the same like druggy powers and started just taking pills. That woman needs to be put down. Holy shit. It's not the chems. This is just trigger for the site. It's me. I'm the problem. I should realize it before my arms look like pincushions, but at least it's a new lead. I need subjects. Oh, the poor guy. Oh god. See, the woman, she is such a bitch. Like, she did not help him. She did not try to change his fate in any way. She did not even tell him what will happen so he could probably try to prevent it. No, she was just like, oh, you're gonna have a horrible fate and you're gonna turn out really bad because of it. Fucking hell. Still no successes, but the rumor of free chems has brought plenty of new recruits. Ranks are nearly back up to where they were before we cleaned out Lexington. Lonnie thinks it's a waste of time. Says we need to spend our time building up our defenses. But Lonnie doesn't make the decisions. I do. Aww. You should have built up your defenses. She does seem to be enjoying her new position though. Maybe the doses cycle will get her visions firing. Oh no, don't drug her up as well. She's here. Gristle says there's a cabin headed this way. Some joker and a cowboy hat with a laser musket. 3 civilians and one frail old woman dressed like a fortune teller. It's her. I know it's her. I sent Gristle to collect her. I wonder if she'll recognize me? Of course she will. She saw this coming, after all. Oh my god, he's putting so much faith into her when she literally didn't do anything to help him. Oh, and now I just killed it. Fuck, I want to kill the old woman. Okay, we can just teleport, yeah. Oh, so cute. So cute. You're cute as well. Shut up. Okay. Can I just report to the lady?
It's coming in pretty good.
No, and to the guy, I guess. Get up.
You find those raiders?
Yeah, I did. Took care of them.
I took care of them.
No kidding? That's the best piece of news we've had around here for a good long time. So we've been talking. We decided if you came through for us, we'd join up with the Minutemen again. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. Not much use yet,
Bless you, doggo.
but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it. I guess you know I'm one of the last of the Minutemen. But I never really told you what happened to us.
I'm listening.
Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
No.
What was it?
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. Where the
Had bad
Minutemen
memory,
betrayed
sorry.
each other and the people they were supposed to protect.
Whoop.
I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
Good riddance. Actually, that would kind of be how I would, say. Quincy Massacre?
What was the Quincy Massacre?
Wait.
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth
Okay,
knew.
I
was
already...
with Colonel Hollis' group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking
I
Quincy.
probably would say something
The
more.
people there called for the
My
Minutemen
bad.
to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, only a few of us got.
Ugh.
We never found a safe.
Sounds like it's time for the Minutemen to vanish for good.
No, I don't accept that. The Commonwealth needs the Minutemen. Now, more than ever. We just need better leaders. Leaders who will put the good of the Commonwealth ahead of their own little group. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Bruh, I'm just a guy.
I don't know the first thing about the Minutemen.
That doesn't
Yeah.
matter. The Minutemen of the last few years are gone, and nobody's gonna miss them.
I think
We
I
don't
need to know
any
about the
more
Minutemen
petty
before I
politics
join,
or squabbling over resources or arguing over who has seniority. We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
What makes you think I can do this?
You
I
saved
wanna
us
be
in
a
Concord.
loner.
There wasn't anything in it for you. You had your own problems to deal with, but you did it anyway. That kind of selflessness has been in mighty short supply around here for quite a while.
Can you explain what the Minutemen are all about?
We're citizen soldiers. The people of the Commonwealth banding together to protect ourselves and decide our own future. That was the original idea, and it was a good one. The Minutemen fell apart because our leaders forgot what we were supposed to stand for.
How nice.
I think you're the one who can bring the Minutemen back and bring the whole Commonwealth together.
Do I have to say yes? Fucking
Okay.
whatever.
I'll do it.
Good. Good. Welcome
Yeah,
aboard.
seems like the game just wants you to
I
do
feel
that.
like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen and the Commonwealth too.
Is
Don't
there?
worry. I'll be right beside you
way.
all the way, General.
Shut the fuck up, ew. Quite a promotion.
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of general. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about
I
being
get-
the last
I
Minuteman
guess that the
is
game is
there's
just
no
like
one to argue with me
pushing
when I
you
say
into
you're the new
doing this,
general.
but I
Now it's
hate-
your job to make
hate
it more
this.
than an empty title. I've gotten word about a settlement that's being
I don't
threatened
care
by
about
raiders.
these people.
I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
Okay, first off, I don't know what the fuck the Minutemen are about. Because of that, I don't know if I want to join them. I guess I've already somewhat joined them in a way. Okay, I'm just going by the map. I'm just going where the map takes me. Okay, that's a lot of water. Grey Garden. Oh! Oh! There's a lot of robots here. Are you friendly? You're friendly. Oh! Hi! They're just looking at me.
Welcome to Grey Garden, darling.
Oh!
This is the Commonwealth's first and only hydroponics facility, run entirely by robots.
Ooh!
This place seems familiar. I think I saw a bit about it on the news back before the war.
Yes, construction was completed mere days before.
Oh, that's
we were
really
able to
nice.
survive and continue our operations only because our Creator made us fully self-sufficient. You see, there are two kinds of robots here. The worker drones carry out labor and maintenance. We supervisors, that is myself, Green and Brown, possess sophisticated cognition processes. We are capable of complex analysis
So
and
you
decision
two can
making.
talk.
A testament to the genius of our creator, Dr. Edward Gray.
What
How
became
did
of
Tim?
Dr. Gray?
Like so many others, he died in the war. It was a terrible loss. Robotics and artificial intelligence were our creator's great passions, rivaled only by his love of television. Perhaps you've noticed that I possess a rather singular personality, as do the other supervisors.
It's not special.
Why did Dr. Gray give you these unusual personalities?
Genius is restless, darling. It abhors stagnation. Dr. Gray was tired of the standard Mr. Handy personality. He
That
looked
makes
to his
sense.
favorite television characters for inspiration, and we are the result.
What television character are you? Oh. Can I harvest these? Will you kill me? Mr. Handy. I don't... Hello?
Bring me some
Oh.
milk fruits for seeding, and they'll be capped for your pocket. Off you go then.
Brown.
Ready to hand over those mute fruits?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
If I
take
have
those
some.
caps now.
Jolly good. Here you are.
Oh. Can I just keep on coming here and harvesting? That would be indeed very nice. Okay, this is ominous. This is very ominous. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this. Dog, how are you feeling about this? I want to get down here. I want to go down. Signal lost. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Is there anything inside? Some luggage. Buffer. Great knit cap. Oh, that would look cute. A chef hat? Fuck yeah, I'm taking that. Oh. I'm sorry. Okay, so, yeah, there's morning shifts, and I always feel... Beantown Brewery. Oh, yeah. So I always feel like shit during morning shifts because I'm not a morning person. Ironically, like, when I was a child, I actually really enjoyed like being awake at like 4 or 5 a.m. I actually really enjoyed that. It's fucking crazy. Yeah, I really enjoyed being awake and just like waking up really early because I just felt like, ooh, this is so strange, so quirky to be awake so soon when everybody else is like fast asleep my age. Oh my god. Yeah, this is haunted. This shit is haunted. Oh, dog, you really had to open the door for me to get a full view. That monkey. Nah, man, nah. Okay, I will talk a bit because I will never end this fucking story if I don't continue talking. Waking up sooner than at like 7 a.m. I actually genuinely want to die. Like I feel my heart is pounding, my head is dizzy, my vision's blurry. I genuinely feel like I'm about to have a heart attack every time I wake up in the morning. And it doesn't help if I sleep like 6 hours, 7 hours, 9, 10, 11, 12 hours. It does not help the amount of time I sleep. The fact that I'm waking up so early, it just fucks me over. It doesn't matter if I've slept for 4 hours or 14 hours. It fucks me up the same. Like I always try to keep my sleep schedule, like, so I sleep 7 to 8 hours, just for me to be like, well, I did my job. My body should do its job and keep me alive and sane. Like, I've given it sleep, so it should allow me to be awake, right? So, yeah, for some reason, these particular morning shifts this week are extremely cruel. I am having such a bad time. Like, I genuinely wake up in the morning and I have to just sit down and calm my heart because it's beating. I feel faint. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. It's just such a horrible feeling. I went to work on Monday and I had food poisoning during the weekend, so I was going very weak and I slept like 4 hours, and that's how I went to work. And yeah, I was completely out of it. Like, I had to have 2 pauses at work to just sit on the toilet and just try and not throw up because I just felt so shit. I had to keep eating like chocolate to keep my energy levels high for me to not pass out. I was just chomping down on some chocolate and my friend just came up to me and was like, are you okay? Like, are you okay? I was like, okay, I was so tired that I didn't know how to respond, so I just started crying. Like, yeah, I'm that tired. I just feel like so shit that I just started crying and just tried to laugh it off, like, haha, you know, I'm just tired. I was just crying then, wiping my tears. And they were like, oh, like, you looked terrible. Like, from afar, they didn't see that I was chewing, and it only looked like I was just standing there, completely zoned out, like eyes looking into the distance, just stood there, like my arm, neck, like even with my body, just like dropped down, and I was just standing there in silence without moving, just staring forward. And they were like, it was like from a fucking horror movie. It's like, yeah, that's how bad it was. Like, I was completely dying. Like, I had a micro sleep while I was riding, which is really bad. Like, it's really bad. As a driver, you should not have micro sleep. You should, you know, be awake so you don't cause damage. Only kill somebody or yourself, you know. But I was getting a micro sleep and I was just so tired. Like, I was shaking. On Tuesday, we had a meeting with our manager, and he was like, you are all banned from changing your water in the machine's battery. I'm like, oh, why is that? Because now for like 3 weeks we have to change the battery of our machines by ourselves. Like, up until now we had a technic who did it for us. Like, they changed our battery, they put in all of the stuff it needs and just kept it going. But yeah, 3 weeks we now have to change it ourselves, and it's going really bad. Like, so many batteries have been damaged because people just don't know how to, you know, operate them, how to change them. Because, like, yeah, like, we only got like a 5-minute explanation from one dude, and it was like, okay, sign this paper that says like you know what to do because I've told you it once. So there's been a lot of damaged batteries because people just don't know how to do it, or they just don't care because they don't want to do it, but they're just forced to do it. So they just do whatever is easiest. They just throw the batteries there. They don't put any water in it. They don't charge it. They just throw it there. Take some other one. Don't put like the water in it. Don't put all the chemicals. Just take it and go. So a lot of damaged stuff. And the manager was like, you are banned from changing the water. It was similar to distilled water, but it was a bit different. But yeah, you put that into the machine, and there were people like there's cameras everywhere, and the security was looking at the cameras to see like how we were doing throughout the day. And on the camera, they just saw this one dude who we have like this tiny pipe. Well, not pipe, it's like a plastic tube that has the water in it, and you connect it to a plastic tube that's on the motor of the vehicle you drive, and there's a switch, and you turn on the switch and it puts the water into the machine. And I'm saying water because we call it water, but it's not actual like drinkable water. It's not for drinking. And yeah, like he put it into the machine, unhooked it, and then put it to his mouth and started drinking it. And the people who were watching the cameras, they were like, what is that man doing? Like, that pipe was literally like seconds ago in his machine, and now he put it to his mouth and is just drinking the liquid that is supposed to go into the machine. What? So yeah, they called him in and were like, please do not drink the fucking water. That's not meant for humans. That's meant for the machine. And they were like, okay, like there's only one stupid person who would do that. Like there's only one person who would do something stupid with the fucking water, right? Well, hours later, somebody was, you know, changing the battery and putting the water in, but instead of like turning the switch off so that the water doesn't go, instead of doing that, they just unplugged the plastic pipe and just put it on the ground and left. And of course, by not switching it off, the little plastic tube still leaked the liquid. Nobody noticed it, and it was just leaking and leaking and leaking till another person came like an hour later to change their battery, and they found the whole fucking battery like corner flooded with water. They had to clean that up. More batteries got damaged, like the power circuit got a bit fucked up as well, and there was a huge loss of that water. So they had to have somebody go and clean it up. After it was cleaned up, people could use the place again to change the batteries. In comes a person, and they just knocked some of the batteries, and one battery got knocked up so bad that the, oh god, what is it called? The chemical acid, yeah, the battery acid, it started leaking. And the battery acid was leaking onto all the other batteries. So there was just this huge puddle of battery acid and several damaged batteries because of the battery acid leak. So they had to call in a person in a hazmat suit who cleaned up the battery acid and got rid of the batteries who were covered in battery acid. And yeah, that was all that happened in the span of like a day and a half. There was suddenly a huge crash. And I didn't know what happened. Like I was just like, oh, like people crash into things regularly. Like people crash into so many metal objects that just make a loud sound, and it's just fine, like nothing happened, so I just didn't give a shit. Turns out the lady was on the forklift, those big ones, and was in a rush because like the managers were like, oh, you're doing, you know, low percentage, like hurry up a bit. So she was stressed, so she was going fast, and she was like, okay, I need to quickly put this stack of boxes up on the highest floor and go and continue. So she forked it up to the highest like story of the shelves we have and just put it in there so fast that the items on the other side she bumped her items into them, and all of the items on the other side, they just fucking fell. Thank God nobody was there, like anywhere close near the place where the tables fell, because they would be killed. Like there's no like, oh, they might be injured. No, they would have been killed. Can you imagine what force it is for a 20-kilogram table to fall on your head from 6 meters above you? You are dead. So yeah, they nearly killed a person, which was insane. And people were like, okay, just don't be a forklifter for like a week and calm down. We're like, okay, wild thing that happened. Anyways, moving on. Next day, another lady, also rushing because, yeah, managers are pushing on us, like, you have to work faster and faster and faster. So they were hurrying, and they were putting a pallet up, and instead of just like throwing out one pallet, they threw out the whole shelf of pallets. Nobody was harmed, again, thank God. And also, like, what happened in front of me, like, we were waiting for a forklifter to give us, because we have small forklifts and then there's people with bigger forklifts. Like, we can only do a certain height and they can do like a higher height. So we were waiting for the big forklifters to give us the pallets from above, like from the tall stories. When the person was doing a turn, all of the items on it just fell to the ground. So we had to get all of the items back on it. And thank God we were not close to where it fell, because we could have been injured. There have been 5 question mark instances where a person could have died this week, and it's only been 4 days of a 7-day week. So yeah, it's going great. And our managers were like, oh, on Saturday you're gonna come as well, right? And we just all looked at him like, are you fucking insane? Are you out of your mind? Like, you have seen what's happening this whole week and you expect us to come on a 6th day? Like, are you really wanting to up the chances of somebody actually dying? I have to tell the story about Mochi as well, okay? So, yeah, this whole week has been rough, and today, after another attempt that nearly made me die again, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna treat myself. I'm going to go to a shop that sells like Japanese and American candy, and I'm gonna buy myself some mochi. Like, I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna buy myself like some peanut butter mochi, because I do enjoy that. So I went to the shop, got peanut butter mochi, went home and like, you know, set up everything, and I was like editing a video, and I opened the mochi, like, okay, during the editing of a video, I'll just eat it. I open it, and the entire box of mochi is just completely covered in mold. And not like a bit of mold, no, the whole mochi was gray. It was supposed to be light brown. It was gray with white specks. And I just stood there like, okay, I was in dim lighting, and I have trust issues with myself because my brain just sees shit, okay? I just see shit. So I was just staring at the mochi like, but am I sure? Am I sure that's mold? Am I just not blind again? Or am I just not hallucinating again, just like I always do? So I was just standing there looking at it from every angle like, but am I sure? Like, am I sure this is mold? Like, am I sure I'm not just blind? Like, should I just eat it? But then I turned on the light and put the mochi close to the light, and no, that was in fact like infested with mold. It was moldy. So, the thing I really hate, I hate complaining or going back to the shop like, oh, excuse me, like this is broken, or this is damaged, or this is moldy. Like, can I have my money back, or can I like exchange it for another item, you know, like one that isn't moldy? Like, if I can avoid confrontation, I will avoid it at any cost. But this mochi cost like 40 euros, okay? This was fucking expensive. And I wanted that fucking mochi, okay? I wanted to eat it. So I was just like, okay, like listen, we are going to step up into our big boy pants. We're gonna be a brave guy, and we're gonna go back to the shop very quickly because they close in like 40 minutes. We're going to speed run, going there, telling them and showing them that the food is indeed moldy, and asking if we can get a new item. So I walked there, and the shop staff, such a sweet lady. I just was like, oh, I'm sorry, like a few hours ago I bought this mochi and I went home, opened it, and I found out it's moldy, and I like opened it in front of her and showed her the mold, and she was like, what the fuck? Like she was shocked. And she said this was the first time they've ever like found mold, because like the mochi is sealed tight, like there's no way for it to get moldy. And even like the date of when it goes off, it was like in several months later. Like it still had a lot of time. So like we were both shocked. We were just looking at it and trying to figure out like how it became moldy. We couldn't figure it out. But yeah, she was like really nice, and we opened in the store another mochi package. And when we saw that it is moldy, the staff owner was like, okay, this is an exchange, like I'm sorry, like I will take pictures of like the moldy thing and send it to the manager and just be like, hey yo, what the fuck? So yeah, and it was okay. Like I came home, sat down and ate the mochi. Like, was it worth it? Okay, oh god, I'm just gonna read this and then leave the video. Guys, shut up. Because like I've been yapping on and I need to sleep before I go to work. So, welcome, sent to help desk. Tours happen every half hour and can last anywhere from 5 to 6 minutes. That's a super quick tour, holy shit. That's way too quick. Whoa. Guests are treated to the bird's eye view of the brewery from our elevated walkway. The brewery is not liable for any patrons who fall from the walkway. Holy shit. Guardrails have been installed for their safety. Tools include a $5 discount from purchases made at the gift shop and a complimentary tasting in the parking lot as guests leave. Temperature of complimentary tasting is not guaranteed. Holy shit, these are assholes, but also like they're kind of, you know, like they aren't paid enough probably for the job. I would probably be the same, like just give them some beer at like room temperature and just look them in the eyes like, you dare make a complaint? You dare do that? You better not. Like, I am paid minimum wage and my manager screams at me all the time. Like, you better not say anything because I will start screaming. I will cry. I will break down right in front of you. I will get fired. I don't care. Toll price $25. $25 for 5 minutes. God damn. And you might die if you fall off the walkway. Complimentary tasting $5. So basically, complimentary tasting, you have to pay for it. And you get like a $5 discount if you buy from them, but it's probably more expensive than even the tour price. Okay, and that is all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.